Hi, I'm Dino, and I was the one who caused the Shibuya incident. Welcome to Jujutsu Infinite, the new Jujutsu Kaisen game on the block. It is a classic Roblox anime RPG, where if the enemies don't kill you, the grind for better gear and domain expansion will. Even though the game is called Jujutsu Infinite, it is certainly very finite with its contents. Maybe the name just suggests how long you will be grinding the game for the items you want. Infinitely. Lucky for me, RNGesus is my best friend and he decided to bless me with some good items.
Stop the cap!
That I was able to trade with players to get what I needed. Except for a domain shard. Why can't I get a domain shard? This RNG is going to be the end of me. Before you even get to customize your character, you're dropped into a fight with Sukuna as a tutorial.
Wait!
Honestly, the combat in the tutorial is what sold me on the game, but then I opened customization and was greeted with the greatest form of getting your abilities. Child-friendly gambling.
Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it! Aw, dang it!
The moment I saw that the game had spins, I immediately bought the innate bag to store them. Just flashbacks to Shindo life immediately. Also, the 2 extra innate slots. You don't start with a lot of spins. Luckily, you're able to get about 50 of them from daily quests and more from codes. The codes, unlike in Shindo life, don't drop 20 times a day, but you can also stay in an AFK world to get one singular spin every 20 minutes. If your sorry ass takes 750 spins to get a special grade technique, the devs take pity on you and give you a special grade innate technique for free. As for actual customization, there's nothing. You get your avatar minus some accessories, so you have to get your drips in-game. I mean, look at me. The game has some kind of storyline. Wish I could tell you what it was, but I don't know, I skipped through all of it. All that I care about the story mode was the free stuff you get. This game has been called a bandit beater by many, and let me tell you, they're absolutely right. I've been fighting curses for the past like 3 weeks straight with almost nothing to show for it. Regardless of what it is, it's insanely addictive and actually pretty fun at times. But even more frustrating the next. How are you gonna tell me that the first boss in the game got a rework that makes it harder to fight than the 2 bosses after it? It doesn't make any sense. There are 3 basic ways to grind. First, you have open world missions. World missions are separated by the world area and give different rewards. You go to the mission area here, select the mission you want to do, press J to teleport to it. Once you finish it, you teleport back, get on the mission area again, and get the rewards. It usually takes multiple missions to fill up the completion bar down here to actually receive the mission chest, in which, you guessed it, more gambling. Next thing is bosses. As you go through the storyline, there are multiple bosses you encounter. You fight them once in the story, and when you do, you can go over here to start a raid on every single one you encountered. So you can grind them infinitely at different difficulties and mob levels. You can make raid parties of up to 4 people. If you are however going to go with randoms, just pray that they know how to use their brains. Raiding Sukuna with people you don't know can be the worst experience in existence. Not letting the guy with the domain pop hit before you go in is a criminal offense and you should go to Azkaban for it, or fucking Guantanamo Bay. Anyways, after you beat the boss, you get chests and rewards equal to the boss's difficulty. And lastly, there are investigations. Investigations are another raid type mission, but instead of one boss, it's a series of different smaller tasks to complete. On higher difficulties, a finger bearer boss spawns at the end of it, but it's a very low level and really easy to defeat. They're pretty easy even on maximum difficulty though, so you can do it by yourself. Personally, I ran it on easy but max mob level. It is a really good way to grind items easily for yourself that you can trade later for the stuff you actually want. And same as with the bosses, you get investigation chests after you beat them. As for trading, there are 2 main types of trading. The curse market, which rotates out deals and is unlimited, and between players. The value of items of players changes usually based on what the curse market has, so if you can buy domain shards for nature scrolls will go up in value. The extensive skill tree in this game had me super overwhelmed at the start.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
But it's actually very simple. Technique scales most innate moves, basically everything that uses cursed energy. Strength scales melee attacks and weapon damage. Health, your health and healing, duh. You can unlock reverse curse technique, but it's not really useful. And focus mainly improves your black flash damage, but you can also get better focus gain and the amount of black flash tokens, which is how many times you can do a black flash in a row. You can always change your build using refund tokens, which are a pretty common drop from chests loots. For my build, I just went with, big damage. So I went with as much technique as possible and went all the way for sparks of black. It's simply way too good farming to not do. I don't really use weapons that much, but I do have the feather spear that I just randomly got from a daily quest. I know that this build is pretty trash for PvP, but it's whatever since I don't even PvP that much. If you do want to know of good builds for whatever you do and for PvP, let me shout out this man Tana. He has some goated builds for pretty much every scenario you might need. PvP is a separate game mode in the lobby area, and right now there's only ranked matches with 1v1s and 2v2s. PvP is another decent way to get crates because you can spend chips you get from participating in fights on different kinds of crates. It's mainly boss crates and investigation crates you can roll. As for the actual PvP, I got no words for it really. You kinda want to land the first hit at all times and then use the longest combo you possibly can. In PvP it's almost impossible to fight without having a good curse tool for combo extends. At most times I saw people use Vengeance curse tool because it has a kinda crazy move. But other than trading it, it's pretty hard to get. Since you get 3 lives, you pop your domain or awakening on the last one as to not accidentally waste it. Other than that, PvP right now is for nothing much else other than entertainment. There are upcoming faction wars, which I can't even imagine how much of a hellhole those are going to be. The endgame in Jujutsu Infinite can be summarized as sad existence. There's nothing to do once you acquire your best build really. You might want to do PvP just to feel something, but really it just makes you all the more angry when you get beat. If you don't go down the PvPer path, you will probably continue grinding bosses and acquire special grade items to trade for in the future updates. So the mindless grind never really stops. You'll continue grinding Jujutsu Infinite until the heat death of the universe. It will never let you go. Maybe you'll end up feeling generous and go help lower levels fight their bosses, but then you're just lowering your own rewards and go right back to grinding for yourself. It is a vicious cycle that is unbreakable. It is truly the Ouroboros of Roblox game. It goes on infinitely. And that is it for the video. It has been a while since I made this type of video, a summary video. The first one being on Jujutsu Shenanigans, which really blew up. I'm starting to see a pattern here, not gonna lie. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Join my community Discord and come hang out. There are sneak peeks of upcoming videos. I announce my streams on there that I do on Twitch. Like, share and subscribe, and see you in the next one.